Hey there, LEGO fans. Welcome back. Alex here. In this video, we're going to be doing a cost analysis of LEGO Star Wars sets, specifically, though, the larger scale or the Ultimate Collector Series Star Wars sets. Now, you're going to notice right next to me here is the UCS Razer Crest. Now, unfortunately, it is not mine. It is on loan to me from a friend, so a big thanks to Jason from Jason's Bricks in 5 for loaning me this, as well as Luke's Land Speeder, and we also have the Disney Castle, kind of as an extra bonus to compare because, well, they are all Disney products after all. And we also have the miniature Disney Castle there as well. That'll be interesting to take a look at that with this comparison. Now, I will say, guys, as always, this is just for fun. There's a lot of ways that we can measure value with LEGO sets. I know a popular one is price per piece. I'm not really a fan of that because it's very deceptive because, well, LEGO pieces come in all shapes and sizes. They can be very small or very, very large. So I thought of a fun way that we could do this was just by weighing them and see how much they cost per pound as well as kilograms. Now, I will say that this is just the LEGO sets, not including the box, not including the instructions, just the LEGO pieces, so we can get a good, true analysis of the plastic bricks that we get. So that being said, guys, let's go ahead and throw these all on the scale and see how they compare. We're going to see how consistent LEGO is in pricing these particular LEGO sets. So let's go ahead and get started. The scale is out, ready to go. I also decided that I'm not going to show me recording the weighing of all of these sets. That would just be kind of boring, I think. So what I'll do is we'll just record me doing the larger sets like the Razer Crest, the Disney Castle, and definitely the UCS Millennium Falcon. That's going to be fun to get down from that shelf, oh boy, but that's what we got to do here. I also think that because of the large amount of LEGO sets in this room, I think what we're going to need to do here is restrict this to LEGO sets that cost at least $200 originally. So that'll eliminate smaller sets like the helmets and the like the BB-8. I'll also eliminate, unfortunately, this awkward-looking Yoda down there as well. We will do we'll do R2-D2 though. I think he was actually 180 bucks, but you know what? His newer, updated version is I think over $200, like 240 bucks or something like that. So we'll include him. Why not? All right. That being said, let's go ahead and officially get started here, and let's go ahead and start with the Razer Crest, since that's right here on the table already. Razer Crest is so big that we're going to have to use this piece of wood here to help us put it on the scale. There we go. All right, what do we have here? It is pretty heavy. So 10.4, almost 10.5 pounds. Let's go to kilograms, 4.75 kilograms. So at a price tag of $600, that is what is that? $57.36 a pound, or $126.32 a kilogram. Time for the Disney Castle. I'm going to keep this wood on here so I can be sure to keep these stable. Remember, these are on loan. It'd be a shame if this fell into a million pieces, right? All right, let's turn that so we can see the results. All right, 8.32 pounds. Let's go to kilograms real quick, 3.78 kilograms. So this was a $350 set. So that puts it at $42.07 a pound, or $92.84 a kilogram. So definitely a much better deal than the Razer Crest as far as price per pound goes. Now, it has been a minute since I have got these down. This guy, gonna put that down there. And this should come off here. There we go. And then, moment of truth. Pop this up there. Grab its spine. Ooh, I gotta get these down here too. Okay. Nice and easy. There we go. So I've got this adjusted for the weight of the board already because that's 3.18 pounds. So we know we're gonna get the true weight of the Star Destroyer here. So pardon my reach. Put that on there so we can see it. Here we go. All right, so we've got 11.26 pounds, and kilograms is going to be 5.11 kilograms. So at a price tag of $300 back in the day, I know that was 2002, that's about almost $27 a pound, or almost $59 a kilogram. All right, now for the Death Star 2. And if I remember correctly, I need to open up one of these panels to grab the frame on the inside. Ooh, it's gonna scrape the ceiling a little bit. There we go. You know, one thing I learned about doing this, besides how much they weigh, is that I need to dust. Wow, it's been a little bit, yikes. All right, let's see if I can do this without crashing this thing into a planet. Here we go. This is actually pretty heavy. I'm curious to see what this one weighs. All right. Time for the Death Star. It's a lot easier to put on the scale, I'll tell you that. Yeesh. There we go. It's wobbling like crazy. All right, 9.38 pounds or 4.26 kilograms. So at a price tag of $270 back in 2005, that's about $28.50 a pound or $63 a kilogram. All right, you guys are ready for this? Okay, hopefully this doesn't turn into an absolute catastrophe here. That's an easy spot right there. All right, got that. Gosh, okay, let's see here. Let's get this out of the way too. All right, let me see if I can remember how to do this. I think I have to grip it from the back here and lift. Oh my gosh, okay, it's a balancing act at this point. Okay, nice and easy, nice and easy. Oh my goodness. Oh, ceiling fan. Ooh, okay, we got the nose down. Okay, nice and easy. Oh, yeah, piece of cake, right? So what I think I'm gonna do here is just put it on with the display, and then I will find out how much that weighs, and we'll just deduct it from the total weight. So let's go ahead and put this on here. Oh man, please don't fall forward. All right, are we on it? Okay, we're on. Okay. Ooh, 18 pounds, 18.18 pounds, and the grams is 8.24 grams. Man, this thing is a beast. So adjusting the weight, we get 15.34 pounds, or almost 7 kilograms, which is about $55 a pound, or $122 a kilogram, which is very close to the UCS Razer Crest. How about that? So we've taken a look at a few as teasers. Now let's go ahead and take a look at all of these sets together and see how they compare. And here is our list. It's a total of 20 sets, a nice even number, and it spans 2 decades from 2002 to 2022. Now I have it set up so that we have a graphic in price per pound to help us visualize the trend in cost over the years. The average price per pound of all of these sets is about $50 US. That's going to be $111 per kilogram. Now, obviously, the oldest sets will benefit from the lowest cost. That's going to be the Star Destroyer, the Blockade Runner, and the Death Star 2. All were under $30 a pound at the time. Now, I will be showing the adjusted cost with inflation here as well, but I feel like it is worth looking at them without it first so we can see how the cost has been trending over the last 20 years. Safe to say that LEGO was a lot cheaper when these 3 sets came out. Now, I know I have a 5-year gap between sets here, but there is a noticeable jump to the low and mid 40s beginning with the Imperial Shuttle in 2010. Regardless, we can easily spot the first loser, and that would be the UCS Red 5 X-Wing. That set jumps right to $61 a pound, or $136 a kilogram, when all the sets around it are closer to $45 a pound, or $100 a kilogram. There are 2 big winners in my opinion, and that would be the 2019 Star Destroyer and the Disney Castle. These are relatively newer sets with a price per pound under the average. I feel like it's important to mention though that if these 2 sets were not targeted to be retired at the end of 2022, they would have definitely been included in those nasty price hikes from last August, which would have definitely had an impact here. So if you were able to pick up one or both of these sets, I'd say you got a pretty darn good deal. Another thing I noticed was the lighter sets seem to suffer the most in this comparison. The 3 that caught my eye was the Y-Wing, the A-Wing, and the Land Speeder. They're all very close to 3 pounds or 1.5 kilograms and have a price per pound that is well over the average of $50. The Land Speeder takes the crown as the worst value in this comparison. Now, I do not have this set, so if I want to pick it up myself, I will definitely want to find a discount if possible. So that's a quick look at the original prices, but now I'm going to adjust for inflation. Now I'm doing this using the US inflation calculator, which allows you to enter the original year and cost. After running the numbers on these 20 sets, here are the results. All the sets that are currently still available to purchase from LEGO will still show at their current prices. The average price has jumped from $50 to $59 a pound. That's $130 per kilogram. Now that we are on even ground with inflation, we should see a similar price per pound through the years, but we really don't. The graphic over price per pound is all over the place. So let's do this. Let's look at all the sets that are above the average price per pound, and we'll sort it so that the most expensive of these sets is at the top. And wouldn't you know it, the UCS Red 5 X-Wing takes the prize as the worst value at a crazy price of $77 a pound or $170 per kilogram. Let me put that into perspective. This costs more per pound than the $550 Hulkbuster, which is $75 a pound or $166 a kilogram. That's insane. And you'll notice that many sets on the above average costs are those lighter sets that I mentioned earlier. They're definitely more sensitive to the higher prices in this comparison. But look at R2-D2. With inflation, he is very close to the new cost of the 50th anniversary R2-D2 that costs $240 currently. That's pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at sets that are under the average cost per pound. I'll sort the smallest to largest so the best values here are at the top. And look at our top three. They remain the same sets from our original list. Not only are they still at the top, but they beat the average cost per pound before we adjust for inflation. I guess those were just different times. Now, I do want to point out that the UCS Razer Crest doesn't look too bad here. Out of these 20 sets, it ranks 8th in this comparison. I guess the cost of $600 is where we should expect it to be, as it is very close to that $59 a pound average. But if I had to pick a clear winner in this list, it would have to be the UCS Republic Gunship. It's 4th on the list and well under the average price per pound. It's only beat by the sets from a different generation that I would label as, well, elite or just not really applicable. So if this is on your list, then just know that this comparison indicates you're getting a great value from your purchase. So there you have it. When it comes to Star Wars sets, I guess we can expect to pay around $60 a pound or $132 a kilogram. But that is usually not the case on those lighter, smaller UCS sets, as they seem to be a bit more expensive. Let me know what stuck out to you guys in these comparisons by leaving a comment in the comments section below. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it interesting. That is all for me today. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.